How far in advance can you make your candy apples before they break down? Let's take a look at this first candy apple that was set out on the kitchen counter overnight. Okay, so we're getting ready to open this one up. And my house is usually 65 degrees, but I turned off the AC. So this was at room temperature on the kitchen counter at 73 degrees. I'm surprised. No breakdown. Well, it's getting a little sticky. It's feeling a little sticky, but not too severe. So let's see. A little sticky. On the candy apple, you can see where the bag was. Not as bad as I thought it would be, but I still wouldn't do it. There's no breakdown around this apple. That's because my house is really cool anyways. I turned off the AC and my house is 73 degrees right now. So it's a little sticky. And this was set out overnight on my kitchen counter. Let's see if it goes in the bag without sticking to the bag. Okay, so I do see some breakdown here. Also, I can see the candy is starting to melt. So this was overnight. This is why your house needs to be at 65 degrees or lower if you're going to have your candy apples sitting out. But if you're going to have your candy apples sitting out, make sure your house is cool enough to do so. Now let's take a look at the candy apple that's been sitting in the refrigerator for 5 days with the bag closed and tied up. So let's take this one out the bag. And we can look at the bottom. Someone wanted to see the bottom. This is the bottom of the apple. Hey, so before we go to this, okay. So let's cut this one open. Let's cut it open and see what it looks like. This one was placed on the counter. It's still green. And this is the candy apple that set out on the counter overnight. Okay, this one was in the refrigerator for 5 days. Let's take this one out. It didn't stick. A minimum stickiness is very minimum. Very minimum. This is 5 days in the refrigerator. There's no breakdown right now. Let's see. So the counter had breakdown. This was 5 days. I did this one pretty good. And let's cut this one open. Still green on the inside. Still green on the inside. 5 days. Let's switch it up some. This is what happens. This is 5 days. Now with this candy apple, a little stickiness, 5 days. I didn't put the stick in really good. So there's breakdown around the stick. I didn't put this stick, actually this stick came out when I was dipping the candy apples. So this one is a little sticky. And you can see the breakdown. This is 5 days because I did not see the straw and the stick is about to fall off now. So I didn't have the stick in there really good. Still green on the inside. The candy apple breakdown is due to not having the straw or the wooden stick inserted into the candy apple really good, so it wasn't a tight fit. If it's not a tight fit, you're going to have candy breakdown at the top of your candy apple around that rim. Please let me know down in the comment section down below if this candy apple tutorial is helping you. This one is 5 days. I didn't tie it. I didn't tie it. I didn't wipe the apple too good around the top just to see what happens. So I didn't wipe it around the rim really good. And the candy is breaking down up at the top because I didn't wipe it down too good. So it looks like if you don't wipe your apple too good at the top, or you don't insert your stick and straw in really good, it's going to break down. So let's cut this one open. Although this apple is still green on the inside, I still like to prepare my apples the same day of the event. This way I know everything is perfect, but if I was to prepare candy apples in advance, I wouldn't go no longer than 1 day, 2 days being the max. I made these candy apples last week. I made 2 extra ones and placed both in the refrigerator without a candy apple bag. It's minimum breakdown. It's sticky. Not too sticky, but it's sticky. And this one, I didn't put the straw in good. And you can see the breakdown around the straw. So when you're not inserting your candy apple sticks in the candy apple or in your Granny Smith apple, you will have that breakdown around the straw. It does look like some breakdown right here. The candy is breaking down. You have your holes, and then at the top. Now this straw is not in there really good because it's moving. So that's the reason for the breakdown too. I have this bag, and that's still green on the inside. Apple's still green. Got this one open. And the apple is still green for that one as well. The apples are really, really green. So that's good. And I clean mine with, my cleaning process is lemon juice, baking soda, and salt. If you have enjoyed this candy apple tutorial, make sure you stay tuned to watch the next video coming up right here on Candy Apple TV. I'll see you in a few seconds over in the next video.